It's the after party. Man, we got the room full today.
Can we just show the party going on?
Look at all these great people here in my office. Who knew my office would become the party central?
We just finished taping not one, not two,
3 episodes.
3 episodes in one day.
Literally just walked up from the stage just now.
I'm kind of beat. And you know what I could use?
I need a cocktail. Well, I need a coin all day. What's our cocktail today?
I think we have a Poor Taste creation.
Yeah, our friends of the show, Poor Taste, out in Nashville.
Shout out to Poor Taste.
Yeah, they've been here a few times, and we wanted something. As you know, we're going to be deep diving into the Dolly Parton Kelly duet 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
And we thought what would be better than to have a Dolly-inspired cocktail. So join us. We're putting up on the screen. You can make Dolly's Lime to 5. See what we did there? Yeah.
Working Lime to 5.
Yeah, so just like Dolly, it's got a strong spirit. We have gin, a little bit of complexity in the Amaro, some lime juice, simple syrup, and then we top it off in honor of Dolly with a little bit of some sparkling wine. Is this mine or Jaco's? I'm going to...
Wait, that's for both of us?
And I spilt it over there. How did you feel after the last after party, Jaco?
Ooh, I felt a little rough the next day.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
I saw some comments. Speaking of the comments, keep typing in the comments. We want to hear from you.
I saw a lot of Jaco, you're drunk, go home.
Yeah, so funny enough, it went really well. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was amazing. NBC Standards and Practices only sent 1 representative today, and they sent their publicist too, just to make sure that we stay in line. But we did have to hire somebody. We have a virtual breathalyzer available. So we have our friend Destiny Lopez in Nashville who's keeping a track on Jaco. So here's your baseline. Say Kellyoke Afterparty. No.
Kellyoke Afterparty.
No, say it in your normal voice.
Kellyoke Afterparty.
All right, there's your baseline. We're going to say this throughout the show, and as it gets worse, that's how we're going to know when it's time to lay off Jaco here. So we need to top it off with a bit of bubbly.
Ooh.
Oh, I always hate doing this. Wait, what do we do?
Shake it first.
Yeah.
And then we...
All right, I'm gonna aim it at... see, I'm going to aim it at those monitors there.
Let it rip!
Oh, wow, that really did it there.
And now it's a real party.
Top it off with the sparkly.
So, as a newbie to cocktails, what is Montenegro?
It's an Amaro, which is a fortified wine, I believe, with complex herbs and seasonings and whatnot. John is really shaking his head right now. I think I made that up, but it's really good. It adds complexity to spirit. So cheers. Thank you all for joining us.
Cheers to you.
Happy Kellyoke party.
And cheers to you.
Ooh. Oh, wow, that's actually good. I'm surprised.
Woo!
Yeah, that's going to be good.
Delicious. Well done.
Well, welcome to the Kellyoke Afterparty, where we get to talk about our favorite thing, Kelly and music, Kellyoke's. So we're going to...
I'm Jaco.
I'm Jason. I don't know how we're friends, but the introvert and the extrovert, he's a whole lot of Jaco. But this is going to help me get through it like it does every day.
Hopefully I won't get put in a lot of timeouts today.
I'm ready for you. All right. Well, let's get on with it. What are we doing? Oh, okay. So last episode... It was a blast. I got to admit, I was nervous. Were you?
Yeah, I was really nervous. I didn't know what to expect. Might have had a little too much to drink, but it loosened me up. It was super fun.
Well, the cool thing is I was hoping that people would enjoy talking about Kelly's music as much as we did.
Yep.
And the comments have been amazing. I mean, my Instagram, Twitter, everything's just blowing up. And so I'm glad to see that most people like we did. I think it was Nancy in Nebraska said that we should not talk while Kelly's singing. So if you want to hear Kelly singing without us talking, go to the Kelly Clarkson Show YouTube channel and you can watch to your heart's content. For this episode, I'm sorry, Nancy, we're going to talk.
Yeah.
Now, today's episode is going to be amazing, not only because we're talking about one of our favorite Kellyoke's and we get to answer your questions, but we're going to deep dive into 9 to 5, the duet with Dolly Parton.
It was so cool.
It was so cool.
She's a legend.
Yeah. And I can't wait to talk more about that and get into the details. And it was just magic.
And we want to see your comments too. So we're following along right here and we'll answer some questions. And
we've upgraded our budget here. We have a little iPad where Jaco can read the comments.
Yeah.
So without further ado, welcome to the Kellyoke Afterparty. Cheers. Yeah.
I'm already pumped. I'm headbanging.
Say Kellyoke Afterparty.
Wait, let me practice.
All right.
Kellyoke Afterparty.
All right, guys, leave your questions for us in the comments, and we're going to be monitoring. Emily's over here. She's watching. Jaco's watching. I get to look this time.
Margarita.
And anything you want to know. And we even have Robert here. He's the guy that mixes all the music for the Kelly Clarkson Show. That's him standing in the corner right there.
So if it sounds bad, it's his
all
fault.
on him. So luckily today, we're going to actually be able to play you stuff before he gets his hands on it. I'm actually going to show you a little bit of what he does. It's pretty cool. So where are we at here, producer Andy?
Let's go interact. What do we got?
Oh, what do we got? Any good comments coming on?
Oh, I see. Kaylee, DW. Oh, DW said, Jaco, how many guitars do you have? I would love to answer that question, but I don't know. It's that many.
And Kenzie Jones wants to know when our next Kellyoke Classic is. I confess last time, this is my fault. I forgot to put Kellyoke Classics in this season. And so we have one coming up. In 2 weeks, we're going to have our first Kellyoke Classic of season 4.
I like that you owned it too.
Well, there's a lot going on, so we're going to get to it.
Look at Ken Smith said, Robert Venable, the legend.
The same
That's
one.
the mixer, Robert Venable. Legend.
Man, it's been a big couple of weeks for us. 2 weeks ago, we did our first Kellyoke Afterparty. And we came on exhausted because we had just performed a show where we did 47 pieces of music in one show.
The Chippendale Show.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to talk about it then, but now we have. So let me show you a couple of clips from this episode. It was pretty crazy.
That was crazy.
Find it. And I'm my own director here, but here's
it was crazy and it was sexy.
The band will play a sting whenever you say, "Welcome to Chippendale's Takeover." Yeah.
So I want to point out, we found out about that. We start taping our show at about 10:30. We found out at 10:25 that not only did we have to do a Welcome to Chippendale's Takeover, but we had to do it every single time that he said Welcome to Chippendale's Takeover.
Yep.
And usually during the show, I mean, if you've come to the show, you'll see this happen. When they're interviewing Kelly, there's a wall of cameras. We're kind of to the side, so we kind of go sit on the couch and we catch up on important work. We're not texting family, but like we're literally, he might be. I'm clearing songs. We're getting ready for everything going up. So this show, we had to pay attention, and we were always waiting for the next time that they would say,
"Thank you. I should take you guys around. That's an awesome thing to just have happen in my life. Welcome to Chippendale's Takeover."
Yeah, so that happened about 18 times during the episode.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had a fun game we had to play where also that morning we found out that we had to write sound-alike cues for a fun dance game called What Dances Go With These Pantses.
Ooh, that was a great game.
And so we had to write a little sting for that, which is this little guy right here.
Dances go with these pantses.
What dances go with these pantses?
Ooh, I love that jingle.
So anyway, it was a ton of fun. We enjoyed doing that.
We had a little mistake too. Do you remember?
Yeah. One of us, the music director, was off to the side of the stage.
One of us, the music director.
talking to our licensing department, trying to work on a song for next week. And I missed, now I can't remember. Anyway.
Anybody know what the female guest of the day was?
Anyway, it was her. She wanted to try to say, "Welcome to Kelly, welcome to the..."
Annalie.
Yeah. And I wasn't there, so we didn't do the sting for her. And then it kind of came a thing where we didn't do it over and over. I felt really bad.
We felt horrible.
So during a commercial break, I went and snuck behind the couch. I said, "Jaco, distract Alex." So Jaco went and talked to Alex. I snuck her a cowbell behind the couch, and I said, "Here, you now have the power of the cowbell, and when you do this, it's going to happen." And that gave us this. Back it up a bit. Which I
feel
thought
like
was
we
great.
Redeemed our mistake for
I
sure,
felt so
right?
too. Yep. So, all right. Well, Lauren has a question, and we see it. Lauren wants to know, how long does it take for you to come up with the musical stings, like for the Chippendales episode and game jingles on the show? Jaco, why don't you? You're on the receiving. You're on the receiving end of it. So, how long does it usually take us?
15 seconds.
Yeah, we get them last minute. We work on them sometimes while Kelly's on the couch interviewing something. We're writing something. As a matter of fact, we can show you right now.
Yeah, let's do one.
Anybody in the comments, give us a jingle to write, and we'll wait here. Just come up with any phrase.
Somebody wrote, "Always need more cowbell."
Okay, so I'll listen to it and go, "Always need more cowbell. Always need more cowbell. Always need more cowbell.
Always need more cowbell."
And then we'll go,
Always need more cowbell. Wait, did we have a timer? Was it 15 seconds? It might have been
something
less.
like that.
17 seconds, yep.
And then and then I leave this horrible voice message for Jessie, and then she actually turns it into something singable and memorable. So that's generally what happens. All right, well, keep your questions coming. Emily's going to keep watch for us, and she'll get
Thank you, Emily.
Couple of great performances last week. Think about. I'll pick one. You pick one. We always know my favorite is anything from the 80s.
Which is not my favorite.
Yeah, no, Jaco is not like the 80s. He likes the 90s stuff.
Yep.
So we did Let's Hear It for the Boy by Deniece Williams from the Footloose soundtrack in 1984 when I was in 4th grade.
And I was in my mother's womb.
On that
I was
note,
born in 1985.
man, the thing I love about the 80s is they weren't afraid of a good modulation. And this song modulates like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
It goes up, it goes back down, it goes up, it goes back down. And I think it's great. And
Do we have any clips of it?
Yeah, let's see
Let's check it out. Oh, this is a jam.
Baby, he don't talk sweet. He ain't got much to say.
Wait, did she say my baby is sweet, but he doesn't have much to say?
She did say that. That's the lyrics of the song. And you're really upsetting Nancy in Nebraska right now because Kelly was singing and now you're worried about the lyrics. But
I'm sorry, Nancy, but we warned you we were going to be talking.
Man, and check out Kyle here. Just focus on the bass for a second.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jason, look at you. Handsome devil.
You know what's funny is in my mind, I'm having more fun than I've ever had in my entire life doing this song. So my inside self is just beaming. And then when I watch this footage back, I mean, like that's my happy face right there. And my wife and kids tell me that all the time. But Alex, our executive producer, just walked in. And,
hey, Alex.
Yeah, she's here for the drink. But Alex a lot though when she looks at my face and she's like, "Is everything okay there, Jason?" And I'm like, "So this is my happy face. This is playing my favorite song, and that's the bar." Yeah. Well, you will be too after you drink the Dolly's Lime to Five.
Oh, we need a stinger.
And somebody top Alex off with a bit of sparkly for her Lime to 5.
Oh yeah.
That's so nice. I'm gonna go back to the director's meeting, and then I'm gonna come back.
Always
Okay.
work.
Let's get to the chorus.
Well, that's up to you. Heard that, Andy? She said talk for a long time. So, all right, there you heard it. All right.
Do you know who produced this record?
Oh man, I should
Just
know
like
this.
a little trivia.
Wait, Deniece Williams, who produced it?
Are you ready?
Yeah,
George Duke.
I did not know that.
Neither did
That's
I until I
fascinating.
read these fun facts from our producer,
Thank you, producer
Dr.
Andy.
Aussie Andy.
What else do you have in your fun facts?
Let's hit the chorus.
He pulls me in. I just wanna cheer. Let's hear it for the boy. Oh, let's get the boy ahead.
Did Kelly pick this song for us because we're the boys?
Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand.
Yeah, as you know, we talked last episode that we've opened up the request this season. So now we're taking requests from fans, from staff members, from band members.
Yep.
And there might have been another certain music director that was driving to work one day and took a screenshot on Sirius XM 80s on 8 listening to the song and saying, "Please, Kelly, do this song." She said no the last 2 seasons, but this, I mean, at some point we're going to have to do every song ever written. So we might as well just do it right now.
Do you know how many songs we're at this point?
180 songs per season. We're in the middle of season. Somebody do math. So I'm going to guess somewhere around 680 to 700 at this point because we just finished episode number 68 today, I think.
Wow. Our brains must be just...
Oh, there you go. Do some math. Well, how about you, Jaco? What was one of your highlights of...
Well, since I am not so into the 80s,
It's unfortunate.
I like rock and roll and grunge, and that brings us to the White Stripes.
Yes, Seven Nation Army, White Stripes. That was a fun one.
We just did that as a Kellyoke encore because it came from season
Season
1.
Yeah, we did this January 20th of season 1.
Yeah, let's see if we look different.
Yeah. Let's pull this up here.
This was one of the best performances ever. We had the USC marching band come through. And I went to USC, and also Mike Hoy, who's right here in the crowd with us, also went to USC. Woo! That's awesome.
Fight a bar. A Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off.
With the blonde hair.
So this is interesting. So, we did this song on tour. Were you on the... Okay, as I just said tour. I've seriously had 20 comments on the YouTube of this about making fun of how I say tour. I don't know how to say tour. I've been touring for years. Tour. Anyway, we performed this song on an entire tour.
Oh, I see. You're making it like TER, tour.
I'm trying to say like your mom. Tour.
What? You're talking about Tino?
Tour mom. Hi, Tino. Anyway, we didn't want to do the same ways as we did. So a lot of times I'm arranging songs, I'll just pop on YouTube and see what other versions are out there. And I came across a marching band competition. And I'm like, that would be killer to do. And
No way.
I asked Alex, our executive producer, and she said, yeah, go for it. And so I was like, okay, USC marching band, that would be awesome. So we actually got him down to the show that morning, and didn't think the whole thing through that with a marching band we would probably need, 30 microphones or something, and we didn't have 30 microphones on the show. So last minute we all ran upstairs real quick, and I've actually got some footage of this.
I remember this
We
day.
recorded them up in the rehearsal room separately.
Oh, look at our Christmas decorations.
I love that quad drummer. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we're in the wrong key. Anyway, so pop ahead a little bit here.
She wails on this one.
Yeah, Lester.
Looking strong.
Andy's saying wrap it up, but I really like this.
Yeah. We can't wrap it up.
But probably for legal reasons, we're going to wrap it up right now. So there you go. So you get to just, if you want to watch the entire performance, go to the YouTube channel and you can see it.
So
hey, you talk
what
a
is it-
second.
What is it time for now? The big moment.
Uh-oh. We're going to pop over to... Get back on? All right.
And we're back.
Technical difficulties.
Whoa, that
I
was
got
our
to use it
first
for the first
one.
time. Yep. Somebody didn't turn off autosave on their camera. But hey, we're gonna do a big GoFundMe campaign, and we're gonna try to get like new cameras and directors. And...
Can we also get fresh batteries for iPads or power
Oh no,
cords?
I charged this earlier today, Jaco. We have 10%. Oh,
I'm
that
redlining.
happens. Well, that's good time.
Okay, so without further ado, you know what it's time for? Deep dive.
We're gonna have a sting for you on the next after party.
This is our Kellyoke deep dive where we really jump in, listen to soloed tracks, check out those soloed vocals, talk over them, all your favorite things.
Oh no, something's
Uh-oh,
over
more
here.
technical difficulties?
Yeah, I touched the computer and Kelly started singing again. Yeah, we're gonna do 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. I just have to talk about Dolly for a second.
Please.
I'm just gonna show you a little bit of footage here. This is Dolly coming over. I'm gonna back up a second. So Dolly's just standing over there. She's waiting for her cue, and she turns around herself and comes over and says hi and introduces herself to the band. Guys, that's not completely normal. Like, not all artists do that. And I personally, we come from the school. Thought I used to wait tables. I don't know if you ever waited tables, but like
I played at restaurants.
even when you're walking out, you usually at least you say goodbye to the server, or
Yeah.
you say thank you to the guy at the front door.
Yeah, be a nice person.
And so,
Yeah.
and there's times when artists don't do that, and I find that the bigger the legends are, the more they take time to do that. And as petty as it sounds, the band, we actually keep a little running list of the artists on our show that just say hi,
Yeah.
give us a little bit of love.
Should we tell some people?
Well, I don't know. Let me pull up my little shared note right here.
to our naughty list.
Yeah, I think NBC Standards and Practices is getting really nervous right now. No, I want to literally we have pages and pages and pages of this, but we keep Ken Jeong got 1,000 points.
Lionel Richie was a great one.
Yep,
He came over, shook our hands, told us how great we sounded.
Shaquille O'Neal, he was awesome. JoJo Siwa, she got 50 points for dancing for us, and so we keep this little
And for her
rolling list
wrapped
here.
car.
Yeah, Rod Stewart got 8 points. I don't know. I mean, we have a very fluctuating scale happening. Kristen Chenoweth got 500 points plus 100 points for giving us cookies, minus 50 points, though, for saying that she preferred scones. So we have a whole, it's a very complex thing right here.
But if you bring us cookies, you will get points.
So all that to say, Dolly, what a legend. She came over, she put us at ease. I mean, I don't know about you. I don't get nervous a lot playing for other artists. I get super nervous doing the after party because this isn't my normal thing. But she immediately put us at ease, and we showed some footage that Andy put together that you guys saw online.
Yeah.
But Andy cut it off at a very convenient point, and so luckily I had my camera going, and it's hard to hear the audio, so we subtitled it for you. But I just want to point out.
By the way, she looks fantastic.
She does, and she sounds fantastic.
Hi.
She says,
See all y'all. Y'all do a great job, all of you.
Yeah, you know that one? Okay.
so this is the important part. Dolly says, I might screw it up, though. And we're like, no, you won't. And then she says, it's the kind of song you can screw up if you want. And I look at Jaco, and I'm like, you're not going to screw this one up. And once again, as Andy pointed out, karma's going to come back on me in a second. So I just want to point that out and everything right there. So without further ado, let's just check out a little bit of the deep dive on
925. We're smoldering.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition. Yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping.
And now this is reimagined. You worked on it, right?
Yeah, we recorded the new version of their duet in Kelly's house, really close to here.
What kind of mic did you use?
Robert, what kind of mic do I don't know mic names. It's that mic. What kind of mic is that?
U87.
That's a U87?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go. It's a Neumann U87. That's the go-to microphone.
It's a classic microphone.
Kelly and all her albums, and it sounded great. So this just came out maybe a few months ago, or I lose track of time with all the stuff we're doing.
Yeah.
But and then we heard Dolly was coming on to the show. I don't know about you, but I just kind of wanted to play the OG version. So we thought, could we do a compromise and blend the two together? And so Kelly and Dolly thought that was a great idea. So as you can see, we sort of take over from here, and then
Folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. 9 to 5. Give it up for Dolly.
Oh, big reveal!
Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
Damn, she sounds good.
all right, we're gonna get back into that, but I didn't realize how popular this would be. The Kelly fandom and our staff has a huge fascination with the click track, which is the thing that we all hate the most in our life is the click track. So here we're in Logic, and Logic is the audio software that I use for producing all of Kelly's vocals. And
I use that
Jaco uses
software
Logic
too.
as well. Robert in the back, who's shaking his head, and I'm going to show him shaking his head. He's Mr. Pro Tools. So we create in Logic, and then it all gets mixed over in Pro Tools by Robert.
But it would sound better if it was mixed in Logic, right?
I mean, well. So now let's
Stinger.
So for those of you guys that missed last episode, we use a click track to keep us in time, not because Lester's not an incredible drummer and can't keep us in time, but all the lights, all the video, all the effects, the teleprompters, everything is all timed on the click.
Yep.
And so, especially in a part of a song like this, when Lester's not playing, Kelly needs to be able to stay on time and needs to know when to come in.
Mm-hmm.
So for years, we've used this one sample of my voice. I think I recorded 15 years ago.
I literally have nightmares where I'm not coming in and I hear
3, 4.
Yes, that one. That voice.
So this is what it sounds like in Kelly's ears. You can hear the click coming in, the count in, and she's having to sing and emote over this annoying sound.
There's so many click comments.
3, 4.
Oh, there's that voice.
I mean, it's so much prettier without her, right? No, she has this.
Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic's jumping. With folks like me on the
She
job
sounds so
from
good.
9 to 5.
Wait, we're speeding up now.
9 to 5. Give it up for Dolly Parton. Working 9 to 5. What a way to
right, so we're gonna get into that, but we're gonna save a little bit of this. I want to get into some other nerdy stuff that I enjoy.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna solo Kelly's vocals until I hit 6,000 likes on my Instagram page. And so this is a good time to pull up our socials. Follow me at Jason Halbert,
Jaco Caraco.
and we'll be here all night waiting. And I know you want to hear it.
We're actually not going to do this podcast anymore until we get a blue dot verification.
All right. Let's see let's find out what Jaco's doing in this chorus right here. I'm just curious.
Uh-oh.
So first of all, here's coming into the chorus, and we're going to
I'm
start with
nervous.
Lester.
Like me on the job from 9 to 5. 9 to 5.
Let's give a little Lester here going.
Woo! Hey, I sound pretty good. Woo! We're grooving.
So you know what's not grooving? Is my left hand on the piano.
Oh, Jason!
But if we've learned anything from our boss Kelly Clarkson, Miss Unfiltered, that you have to be honest with who you are. And so I'm killing the B3 on the song, and I have a habit of not. I think keyboard players should never play left hand while there's a bass player playing, because you're competing with the bass player. You're both playing the same.
I
information.
agree. Yeah.
But in the original version of Dolly Parton, the piano player's just going dunk 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 dunk.
Yep.
Which I've learned now. It's like blah blah blah.
But you didn't learn it for the performance?
Well, we only had one chance to rehearse it, and I laid down the piano. My right hand is killing it, but my left hand got a little more excited than my right hand did, and so it sounds something like this.
No, this sounds great.
But Dolly said I could mess up, but check out the B3.
If I may toot your horn.
Toot, toot.
Toot, toot, beep, beep. Jason, you are my hands down favorite B3 player of all time.
Oh, that is so sweet, Jaco
And
Caraco.
he knows I'm telling the truth because I tell him all the time. And in our rehearsals, which are on the 5th floor of the NBC beautiful building we're in, I always go, "That's how it's done in one take," because Jason just rips through stuff.
And that's why I should do 2 takes from now on when we're doing the piano thing right there. But the great thing about it, just like in life, just like we're doing this, we all make up for each other's differences and our strengths and weaknesses. Mm-hmm. And my left hand right now is a weakness on the piano, and Kyle made up for it. So let's dive in a little bit more here. I want to hear.
Somebody said a breathalyzer test for Jaco.
All right, let's check in.
It was Liz C. What do I say again?
All right, Liz.
Did I pass?
There's your answer right now.
199, 98.
All right, let's check out a little bit more of this. I want to do one more little nerdy thing. This is the first time in 30 years of playing that I've ever played a typewriter as an instrument. And so, yeah. And here, if you hear when the second verse comes in, here's me playing the typewriter. Loop comes in here. I'm not going to sing.
Dreams he'll never take away. Take it. You're in the sickle with a
What year is this typewriter?
for the taste of a time's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way.
So that was fun. Always can't find a good enough reason to put a typewriter in a song.
So good.
Yeah. All right. What else can we hear? What's going on? We have some horns. We had to pull out all the stops for Dolly. Here's the horn sound. Add in some drums on top of that.
Ooh, they sound great.
And we got to check out Kyle too.
Oh yeah, Kyle. You know I play a little saxophone, but I've never been in a horn section. It seems like it'd be a lot of fun. that's so good.
All right, that's awesome.
classic.
All right, let me check my socials real quick and see if we're up to 6,000 likes. Yeah. So
How close are we?
I'm sorry, NBC's legal is saying that we can't tie what we're doing to like it comes off as a competition. So just because you love us, please just put up those likes right there. All right. Without further ado.
Yes, Ken Smith gave me a great comment. He said, Jaco is vibing, LOL.
Lol.
No, that's a lull. Producer Andy says LUL, lol.
Is that like vibing a good kind of vibing?
Yeah, I'm a viber.
Okay.
I'm a vibe guy.
Let's listen to Kelly sing. Here we go. Let's see what's happening here.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition. Yawn and stretch and try to come to life.
Yeah.
Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic's jumping. With folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. 9 to 5. Give it up.
All right. Now I know for sure there's a couple of producer engineers that are out there listening that are like, okay, yeah, of course that sounds good. Like Robert put all this reverb and effects on it, and like anybody would sound good like that. So
What kind of tricks are you doing,
so
Robert?
I went behind Robert's back and I pulled up the actual raw audio before
that's
Robert
cool.
got a chance to get to it, and we have this.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition. Yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic's
So
jumping.
Robert's not doing
Folks
anything?
Like me on the job from 9 to 5. 9 to 5.
It sounds incredible.
I mean, we literally talk about
That's
this all
real.
the time when we're not on camera. I'm a fan of her voice. I think she's the greatest singer alive in our in our generation.
We've all
Like,
worked with a lot of great singers,
and that's just
she's incredible.
And we could
Love you, Kelly.
and we could dissect that. But I mean, if you've heard the original performance of this, it was down 4 steps because it was a much moodier, vibey version. We raised this up to Dolly Parton's original key, which, by the way, I don't know how old Dolly is. I think she's like 70-ish, 76.
76?
And we're performing it in the same key.
And she looks like she's 55?
And she's even singing higher than that. So anyway, kudos to Kelly. And then I want to have, we'll play a little bit of Dolly coming in.
9 to 5. Give it up for Dolly Parton!
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never
That's
give
so
you
awesome.
credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it.
I mean, as a musician, you know what that felt like to have Dolly in your in-ears. You know, we wear in-ear
like-
monitors.
it's the real thing.
Yeah, it's not listening on the radio. It's not listening. It's
Yeah.
just like she's there singing it. It was,
Well,
it was
and her
unbelievable.
voice is so recognizable. It's got such a character.
And she effortlessly just threw away all these little high harmonies up there.
Yeah.
Now, I don't, I'm sure there's a few people can notice. We'll hear Kelly's voice.
Enough to drive you crazy if you let it.
And you hear in the background, last time we isolated Kelly's vocal, you heard a lot more of just Kelly. You didn't hear so much of the background noise. This time you can see they're coming out the other side of the room and all the house speakers are on. Yeah. The crowd was so loud because of Dolly that Eddie had to pump up the volume of the house. So in just her microphone, you're hearing the drums and the band bleeding in through her microphone. And Dolly's not wearing any in-ears. And for those of you who don't understand what that means, to find your pitch and to find your reference in this cavernous cave of a stage and to find your pitch reference, I've never seen it done like that before.
So we wear headphones, and they're called in-ears because they go in your ear, just like Beats or whatever.
Yes,
Oh, there we go.
Pop in. They fit.
And before in-ears were invented, everybody had what they called monitors, which were just speakers on the stage that would play you the audio. But where Dolly is there in that clip, there's no speakers around her at all, and she doesn't have headphones in, so she's literally just listening to Lester playing drums, right?
Exactly. So now, with that in mind, all the more reasons to listen how amazing this sounds.
Give it up for Dolly Parton!
Working 9 to 5, to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind, and
So
they
good.
never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would
Their
think
pitch is
that
also
I
amazing.
would deserve a fair promotion. I
In
want
harmony?
to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. Ooh, yeah.
Can we solo that? That has so much character. I love that.
Out to get me. Ooh, yeah.
And what's amazing is, Jesse and I sit in this room and we arranged what we think Dolly and Kelly are going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you saw Dolly gets to the stage, Kelly gets to the stage, and Dolly's like, no, you sing this part. And Kelly's like, no, you sing this part. We run it one time. We left really not sure who was going to sing what part. And you see, I kind of saw it here when Kelly first comes in. You see Kelly deferring and doing some amazing microphone technique, pulling it away and going to a harmony and adjusting on the fly, like right here.
Never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. I want to move ahead, but the boss won't see
And all that's
let
happening
me.
on the fly. It's amazing. So let me go to this next verse here.
With a lot of your friends, waiting for the day a ship will come in.
Such a good melody on this song, too.
I just working 9 to 5. Run away and make a living, barely get it by.
Okay, so right here.
9 to 5. Run away and make a living.
9 to 5, what away is the melody right there.
Hey, you have a great voice.
Well, I'm no Dolly Parton, but so
You're
9
my
to
Dolly
5.
Parton.
And usually, as you age and your voice changes
You have
over
to lower
time,
keys.
you lower things.
Yeah.
Not only are we in the same key, but Dolly's like changing the melody, and she's like throwing
Going
it up
higher.
above right there, and it just.
9 to 5. Run away and make a living, barely get it by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind.
All right, apparently we have some comments from Kelly, but I don't know if we're talking to Kelly Kimball or the boss Kelly.
So apparently we have some comments from Kelly Clarkson herself on what
Oh,
Kelly
no.
Clarkson
Are we in
herself?
trouble? We're getting
Kelly
Christmas
has
isn't
entered the
canceled,
chat.
just us.
Kelly's in the chat.
Kelly has entered the chat. Regarding this performance, she has said that she's referencing her casual walk with her hand in her pocket.
It's a saunter.
Can we pull it up?
Yeah, let's pull up Kelly's casual saunter.
You said she's referencing it.
Tumble out of bed
It's a
and
direct
stumble to
quote.
the kitchen, pour myself a cup of
Oh, yeah.
ambition.
Oh, yeah, she's just chill.
Stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and
Also, though, Kelly, you're paying attention to your hand in your pocket, and I'm paying attention to Ray Montero, the best trumpeter in L.A., who's using this moment to clear his spit valve on his horn. Watch right behind Kelly right there.
to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition.
Puts his mic on, clears the spit. Here he goes.
Jump in the shower, the blood starts pumping.
He's busted.
That's the stuff musicians pay attention to.
As a goop of spit falls to the floor.
Incredible. Kelly is also saying
I'm so
that
nervous.
Dolly is incredible. She has no idea how she could hear pitch or timing. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It really-
She also, calling out the typewriter sound, she said, we should slide the typewriter sound on one of the new songs on the new record.
Oh.
I just kind of started sweating a little bit because I thought,
Producer Jason's got some work now.
tick, 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 ting.
You've played me some typewriter behind the scenes before, too. When you had some, messages to share.
Yeah, once I
Musical messages.
So actually, 9 to 5 was the very first Kellyoke we ever performed, season 1, episode 1. And on my keyboard setup, I have like all my favorite sounds, which my orchestra hits, my horns, Rhodes, but I keep that typewriter up. And then sometimes when I get a little frustrated with some people on stage, I pull up my typewriter sound and I type a little letter, and I'm like, "Dear so-and-so, I would have loved a little more heads up notice before having to write 47 cues for the Chippendales. With much love, Jason." Ting.
We
So it
need a
comes in
segment
handy.
like that on the show.
Yeah,
it's like Fallon does one with the pen where he goes,
Yeah, we'll call it passive aggressive typewriter.
passive aggressive typewriter. Let's write a sting.
All right, we're getting circles in the air here. So what else do we have? Any more from? Oh, we're good.
I want to listen to the song one more time.
Okay, can we do that? Let's.
Producer Andy said we have to wrap it up and go to fan Q&A, but
Well, we can.
I have to.
We'll play it from.
Love this.
We'll play it from here to the end, and the end was fun because we ended it. We rehearsed it 4 times, and we ended it 4 different ways, and so the ending was always a nice surprise. And so I like the way this one ended up.
9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely gets it by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, oh, they got you if they want you. There's a lie.
shout out to Robert. This mix really is great.
Rich man's game. I don't care what they call it. And you
Oh, the vibe on that. I don't care what they call it.
Everybody in his wallet. 9 to 5. Thanks to the band.
Awesome.
Did she say thanks to the band?
She did because she's a class act legend,
Yeah, we love a shout
and she
out.
appreciates her servers. Yeah, and that's what we are. We're like service to the artists. So, thank you, Dolly. You were incredible.
You're out of your drink. Can I,
I am
serve
out of
you
my
some
drink.
champagne?
Well, we've had some last minute additions to tomorrow's 3 shows, so I need to not have a lot more to drink so that I can focus on another incredible piece of music tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was
But yeah,
thinking.
just a little bit of refill. In the meantime, we have some fan questions, but I do want to check in with our virtual breathalyzer, Destiny. Can you give us a number on how Jaco's doing? He's going to say Kellyoke Afterparty.
Kelly. Kellyoke Afterparty.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah,
let's go back
pretty
to that.
good.
Yeah.
I should drink some more.
Yeah, we should. We should need to. Where do we have it? Oh, we're running empty. Oh, thank you. Oh, did we save some for Alex? So
Do
your
we-
tell
do we
is
have
you get a little bit slurry, and my tell is I get a little more southern. It really comes out. So I'm
southern.
like, man, it's really nice to have this drink right here. Talking about the Kellyoke after parties. Yeah. So that's
This is my favorite Jason of all time.
all right. Let's go to some fan questions. and answers.
Party.
What do
We
we
need a
have?
sting for
Q&A?
this.
Yeah, we do.
Should we write one real quick?
Not today.
Okay, next time. If you tune in next week, we'll write a sting for this.
All right, we're looking in the back here. We got Emily.
What's up?
Hey.
Got some fan questions from throughout the live. My favorite might be from Sabrina. Does Kelly ever look at you guys and just go, "That was terrible"?
I've never heard Kelly say that was terrible. And I don't like that Kelly's watching right now.
Oh my gosh.
And
Kelly, if you're out there, that would break my heart.
and Trisha's texting me saying that they're commenting. So, I don't think Kelly's ever said that something's terrible, but nothing puts
But has it been terrible?
nothing puts fear into the musicians on stage more than when you hear Kelly laugh, because she will acknowledge. She does it to herself too. To be fair, Kelly does it to herself, but nothing slides. I mean, like if I hit a long little frink or you do a long
She hears it.
frump like that, and you hear her singing, and then the little giggle comes out, she's like, haha, and like, you know it's been heard, and then you correct.
Savannah Keck said, y'all are never terrible.
Oh, thank you, Savannah Keck. That's because Robert Venable makes us sound
Yeah.
great.
And you only hear our final takes. Yeah.
Anything
What else
else,
we got?
Emily?
We got more. We got plenty
Hi,
more.
Harper. You said, please say my name. Harper Lollipop.
What's up, Harper? Ken has a random question. How often
Ken
does
Jeong?
Ken Smith? How often do y'all just randomly jam together?
Oh.
What's funny is we season 1 we did a lot of jams, and we actually made an album of our jams.
You can find it on Spotify, right?
Well, we tried, but Spotify, there's an issue with how, I didn't know this, every song has to be a minimum length, and so we had a couple of jams that were like 6 seconds, and they didn't like that. So
Those were the best ones.
yeah, we need to release it. We used to jam a lot more, but then Kelly or somebody on stage said it was kind of distracting while they were trying to be brief.
couldn't
for
have
us
been
to jam.
Kelly.
No, it was probably Alex or something
Yeah.
like that.
6 seconds, though, would be perfect for TikTok.
Yep.
Maybe we should release them on TikTok.
But the band
Let
gets
us know if you'd like that.
the band jams upstairs probably once or twice a week during lunch breaks. I'm down here in the office working, so I don't get to jam as much. But we do jam a lot.
We had a great jam on stage today.
Well, we did actually.
The spirit moved us. We got to full
It was because of Terry Crews. Usually we play our little bumpers and the audience is sitting there going, oh, yay, let's go to the next thing. But all of a sudden, Terry Crews looked over and started jamming with us. And then we played for, I think, like 2 minutes and we took it to church. It was awesome.
We took it to church.
All right, what next?
Else we got? M. Night Schmargarita.
Oh, we've got so many questions about that horn
Alex
section.
Duda in the house.
They want to know, Jason. Oh, Alex has entered the vibe room. How much rehearsal time, Jason, did you have with the horn section? Do you work with them regularly?
I feel like these are the horn players asking, and they're being passive aggressive about it, because we get zero rehearsal with our horn section. They're that good. These guys used to be. They were part of the Tonight Show band. They've played on Kelly's albums, the last 3 albums. For 9 to 5. Oh, I need to see the video to make sure. Sorry, let me just before I embarrass myself once again. Let me just. Who are our horns there? After I called out.
Yeah, it's 3 horns.
I know. I just want to make sure we got the right guy here. Come on. Yes. Sorry. This time so that's Miguel Gandelman. He's actually the music director for The Masked Singer. Oh. Yeah. And so and he's the guy that I called to put together the horns. He hasn't been available as much recently, but we were so excited to get him for Dolly. That's Ray Montero in the middle. And
fun fact about Ray,
he played on our pilot.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's
pilot
incredible.
episode.
Yep. And that's Navarro. He was filling in for one of our other regular horn players. But yeah, these guys show up. They literally get zero rehearsal with us. We don't even get one run through with them, and they're usually rehearsing while Kelly's in glam backstage. And hopefully we get one run through with them.
They're really incredible.
Yeah, we send them a ref, and I just know I can trust them.
Who does the arranging?
That's a great question. I just send them the reference, and then like magic, they show up and they play. Yeah, that's how
so
great they are.
you just send them the song, and they make it themselves.
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah, that's so
awesome.
cool.
Anybody else?
Yes.
Oh, what? Alex?
Alex's brother.
Oh yeah, here's one for my brother. Jason, friend of the show here. How difficult is
I'm glad
it
he's
to
a friend.
clear old material by the babies from the late 70s? Queso for everyone if you can do it.
First of all, is the Babies the name of a band?
Yeah, I don't know them either.
I can't imagine it'd be that difficult then, because I don't know. Let's find out.
All right.
That sounds like
the song is called Queso.
He'll make you queso.
I love queso. So yes, hey, Rachel's back.
Hey, Rachel.
Rachel.
M. Night Schmargarita, can you throw us another couple questions?
Oh yeah, we've got some more questions. I think we covered this under Click Track, but what exactly plays in Kelly's in-ears? And somebody else added, it must be extremely annoying because I see so many people pulling them out all the time.
Yeah, there's actually a couple of, again, I hate it that Kelly's watching this. I feel like I'm just so nervous.
We just got another message from Trisha. Kelly here. We will do anything for her brother's queso.
All right, you heard it here.
Do the babies. You got it, Derek.
I'm sorry that I got excited about queso. What was the Click Track question?
I can't remember who asked this, but they're wondering what exactly plays in Kelly's in-ears.
What plays in Kelly's ears and people pull them out all the time.
Is it annoying because they pull them out
there's
all
a
the
really funny YouTube video. It's a compilation of probably 40 to 50 national performances from Kelly early on in her career, where she pulls her ears out like by the first of everything like there. I have to say in defense, you feel like you're in a fishbowl sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like even Jaco and I, we spent a lot of time trying to figure this out because like producer Andy's wearing headphones right now.
Mm-hmm.
The thought of trying to talk to you like this is just
spooky.
So I don't know how anybody sings, because everybody at home, let's do this little education right now. Everybody at home, think of your favorite song in your mind, and now sing a little bar of your favorite song in your mind. Holiday. That was mine. Oh. No, you're supposed to do yours. I was doing mine. Okay. Now stick your fingers in your ear and do the same thing. Holiday. It sounds completely different.
Mine sounds better.
That's what your inners do. But now imagine pumping in. Yeah, it sounds better. But now sing that with just this happening.
Wait, I can't hear the click anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll say so. That's when you see artists pull their ears out. It's because they're trying to find the balance between hearing themselves and feeling the energy of the crowd and what's happening in the room.
Yep.
And then the as far as what Kelly hears from it can vary based. she's usually the first thing you'll hear her ask if you're in the audience is what's giving my pitch reference. So sometimes it's piano, sometimes it's guitar, and so she wants a little bit more of whatever's carrying the majority of the pitch happening there. So one more,
last one,
Last
Make it
question
juicy.
of the night. There's obviously
yeah. How does that happen? It's like magic.
bonus Dolly Kelly.
Yeah, we're not going to read all the comments.
Kelly, these comments.
We're being heckled by our boss.
It sounds like
we
a Bob
see Kelly in
question,
chat.
Kelly.
Last question of the night. So as always, we get lots of requests for songs, karaoke requests. I'll pull this all together for you. But somebody really wants to know if there's any rap or hip hop in the karaoke queue.
We just did one that it was awesome, and it was
Astronaut.
Rap. Yeah, astronaut.
Is that kind of, that counts as rap. Yeah,
That's rap, and
we've done a few of them before.
Reimagined it. It was great.
But I will say, I mean, you keep asking. It is possible to wear Kelly down because I finally got hopelessly devoted to you. Couple all skate, and that was it's gonna be an encore.
When I was in
coming
high
soon.
school, way
So
back
we can
in
do
the
it.
day, the Chronic 2001, Dr. Dre was the album. Any car you got in, you were bumping the Chronic 2001 or Incubus's Morning View.
Or Holiday, Borderline, Into the Groove.
No.
Yeah, we had different
Anyways,
childhoods.
if we were dropping a little, Dr. Dre,
Very
I'd be
different
down.
childhoods. Yeah, Jock and I were bonding one night over drinks about we both grew up in trailers.
In trailer parks,
And so I thought, oh, wow, I've got a lot in common with Jaco.
Yeah.
And then he showed me a picture of his trailer. And we don't have a lot in common.
Kelly just said, I love Dr. Dre. Let's do it.
Yes, let's do it, Kelly. Dr. Dre, we'll figure it out.
Oh,
We'll
I'm
write a
so
melody.
excited. If you need me to rap any parts, Kelly, I'll do it.
Well, we're getting a major wrap up right now. I think it's actually Kelly who's texting right now saying, let's wrap this up. So.
Thank you all for checking us out.
Yeah, we enjoyed
This
this.
is really fun.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we do. Your response has been incredible, and just keep telling NBC and the Kelly Clarkson Show how much you love hearing us ramble about Kelly. And one last check-in, Kelly Clarkson Show.
Oh, I had to burp. Kelly Clarkson Show.
Yeah, we did.
.com.
So, yep.
Wait,
And,
but that's not. You asked me the wrong word.
What?
Now you have a new breathalyzer.
So the Dolly's Lime to 5. Thank you to all of our staff for coming in and joining us today. We appreciate your support. And hopefully we can have more people coming by. And I can't wait to see what next. So I did the last 2 cocktails. This is your turn.
Okay.
For the next after party.
Do you like straight tequila?
No. No.
I'll do some research.
So leave us your questions. Put things in the comments. Send us to Instagram. We want questions there. Twitter.
Verify us on Instagram, please.
Yeah, 10,000. All right, and we have some amazing karaoke's coming up. I wish I could.
They're so good.
I hate that we have to keep so many secrets, but it's part of what we do. And so I mean, we actually have 2 amazing ones that I've been waiting for 4 years to do, and can't wait to hear what you think about it. All right, so
au revoir. That's a goodbye.
all of a sudden you're French now all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Au revoir. Goodbye. Auf
I had a
Wiedersehen.
couple
Goodbye.
drinks. Au
Thank you guys so much.
Buongiorno.
Love you guys. Thanks for watching. And
Yakshimash.
see you in 2 weeks.
Queso.